Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Horror Trans. My name is Stephanie Brie. I am a transgender woman who talks about all things horror. And today we're talking about a low budget horror movie, air quotes, horror movie, called Cannibal Ferox or Ferox. I don't know how you say it. Ferox. Ferox? I don't know. Anyways, so this is one I watched on Tubi because it had cannibals in it, and I thought it would be interesting. So I went ahead and watched it. So um, I'm just gonna go ahead and say right off the bat, this is very low budget. It's very problematic, and I'm not gonna get into what's problematic about it. It's very offensive, but I'm not gonna go into the details. I'm just gonna say this is a movie that is going to be offensive to some people. So be careful. There's a lot of racial stereotypes and insensitivities and things of that nature. Um, and there's a lot of animal cruelty, and that may hurt. That may trigger some people. So basically, you have this guy who lives in New York who stole a bunch of coke from the drug dealers, and they're looking for him. And he escapes to South America. I don't remember where in South America. It's not really important. He escapes to South America, and these three rich people go on vacation to the same country in South America he just escaped to. And basically, they drive their Jeep out into the jungle because one of the girls has a thesis. She's a PhD student, and she has a thesis that cannibalism never happened, that it was made up by white people to demonize brown people, basically, people of color, indigenous people. And so she has this. She wants. They got cameras and journals and stuff. So they go into the jungle to find this village where supposedly cannibals live to disprove cannibals. And they find the the guy who stole the coke, and he tells them this story about the cannibals. He escaped from the cannibals, and then they find the village empty except for the women and children, and none of the men are around. And so they kind of spend the movie wandering around the campsite, like just talking and telling stories and showing flashbacks and bullshit. It's not very interesting. And then after a couple of fake outs, there's a couple of chase scenes, and basically the the men return and they capture the people, and they basically start killing and eating them, proving her thesis wrong, that there was actually a tribe of cannibals in South America. And she ends up getting rescued, and she escapes the cannibals and gets back to New York and finishes her thesis. And she goes along with the whole there's no such thing as cannibals, and gets her PhD or her doctorate or whatever. And the movie ends. Um, what you're looking for in this movie, it's about cannibals, so you're looking for the kills. This has got some gruesome, very violent, very gory kills. Um, it's got a scene that's very problematic. I don't know if YouTube. Well, I definitely don't show footage of my videos, thank God. But I'm not going to describe the scene, but I'm going to say that they sexually assault the girl on camera, and you see it, and it's very violent, and that's all I'm going to say. So is this movie a rent or a buy? And it's an easy rent. It it might appeal to you, but this is not something you need to put in your collection. This is really, frankly, it's not something you even need to watch. I put this up there with Human Centipede in the category of movies that shouldn't exist. So there you go.